What is going on, everybody? What is going on, the catch fam? Hope everyone is doing phenomenal tonight, man. Hope everyone is having a great Wednesday. You guys already know the time it is. Well, excuse me. You guys already know what time it is, baby. Another live 2022 fantasy football mock draft with you guys, with the catch fam. Excited as ever to be here, man. You all know what to do, man. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Come join the catch family. Hop in the live chat. Let me know what's popping, everybody. It's going to be a good stream tonight. We're talking some fantasy football. We're going to have some fun. And I'm pumped to be here. So I told you guys we'd probably kick off by 11:15. So we got a couple minutes. I'll give everyone a chance to hop in here. But I see a good number of you guys already here. So we'll give it a couple minutes, try and let everyone have a minute to get in here, and then we'll get this thing rolling. So let's take a look at the draft order. We'll do 6 bench spots tonight. We're getting a little crazy last night. We'll see. Maybe we'll add some, but I think we'll roll with about 15 rounds here. Should be good. 12 team full PPR tonight. Let's go, guys. Let me know what's going on. Hop in the live chat. Hit that like button. You don't know what to do, man. So, let's see who's in the house tonight. Well, first of all, I do have a quick announcement. J-Dub's saying 2 flex. Let's do 2 flexes. Why not? I mean, that's not going to hurt anything, right? Right. There we go. All right. There's your customization for the night. So Sunday night, we are doing a 16-team mock draft special. With the Fantasy Football Hustler, we are doing a collaborative stream. So the link is posted above. Make sure to join if you guys want to be a part of that. It'll have some of his community, some of our community, and both of our communities kind of overlap anyways. So if you guys are not familiar with this channel, go check out Fantasy Football Hustler. And there's your draft order, by the way. But that's going to be fun, man. So I want you guys in there. That's Sunday night at 11 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited for it. All right, let's see here. Let's see who's in the building. We can talk more about that throughout the night. Talks in the house. What's good, my dude? What up, what up? Derek, hello, hello. Andrew, what's going on? Let's see. Anthony in the house. Hello, hello. J-Dubs, what's up? Chase Brown, hello. What's going on? Appreciate you guys being here. What's going on, everybody? Okay, so we got the 2 flex going. Devin in the house was good. 16-team auction draft. I'm very inexperienced in auction drafts. Very inexperienced, but we could consider it. We could. All right, so we got a lot of green dots already. I know Anthony's here. I think I saw Albert pop in for a minute. I haven't seen Little Bunny hop, but we'll give this, let's say we'll kick off right at 11:15. How's that sound, everybody? We got mostly green dots across the board. So 11:15. We got 30-second picks tonight. So make sure you guys are ready. Chase, you got 1.1. Derek's at 1.2. Foster's at 1.3. J-Dubs at 1.4. Make sure you guys are ready. And you guys know the drill. If you miss your first pick or two, you just get, auto pick, then you take over from there. It's all good. All right, let's see. Chase finally gets to 1.1. Let's go. Talks, I'm ready for 1.1 or not. Yeah, got kind of almost the opposite. 1.10 towards the end there. That's okay. Jason Kanopi, what's up, man? Good to hear from you. What's up, what's up? Appreciate you being here, man. Always good to have you. What's up, dude? J-Dub's got to try auction. You got to learn auction, yeah. I probably do. I don't know if I've ever done an auction draft. My older brother used to do them. And that's like about as much of experience as I have with it. So, I'll think about it. I'll put on the queue, no doubt. All right, let's get a poll going for the night. Who you drafting? Let's think of a good one tonight. Okay, so real quick, Kyle Rudolph to the Bucks. I don't know how to feel about that. So Foster threw that out on Discord earlier. I got an update on Sleeper, but I was like halfway confused about it. The way I read it, I thought it was just like reporting that they might bring him in. But no, he's signed. He's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. So, I mean, Kyle Rudolph, not like crazy productive with the Giants, right? Like at all. Let's see. Last year he was who? Well, he played 16 games. Okay, so 257 receiving yards, a touchdown, 334 receiving yards in 2020, and a touchdown. Missed a couple games in 2020, but really, wow, he really is a veteran. He's been around way longer than I thought. I mean, he was very productive in Minnesota throughout his career. There's no denying that. But he is a veteran, so I don't know if I'm going to go out and say. I mean, there is a possibility that he doesn't make the final roster, right? At the moment, this does affect drafting Cameron Brate, like no doubt, no doubt. I mean, Cade Otton and Coke left there as well. I don't know. I think this just makes the tight end position for the Bucs like a stay away for me from a fantasy perspective. I think that's all that it doesn't change anything for any of those receivers or Leonard Fournette or Rachaad White or anything like that. It doesn't really like elevate Tom Brady's draft ADP or anything. But Kyle Rudolph's a Buccaneer, so I mean, like I said, technically, he's on a 1-year deal. Technically, this could mean another tight end does not make the roster. He doesn't, but I could also see, I mean, yeah, like it says right here, I mean, the Bucs lost O.J. Howard and Gronk, so they could easily go into the season with 4 tight ends, 2 rookies, and then 2 veterans, and Kyle Rudolph and Cameron Brate. So I don't know if it's going to make a major impact in fantasy, like in terms of drafting either of those guys. For me, it's more of just like, let's not draft those guys. All right, so let's see here. I'll give it another minute or so, then we'll kick off. I don't know if I've seen Emil or Little Bunny Hop, so I'll just give them a quick shout on Discord very quickly, and then we'll kick off. How's that sound? You guys ready to go? Go ahead and throw a thumbs up in the chat if you guys are good to go. Regardless, we're going to kick off in a second here. All right. All right, so Emil's here. I don't know if I've seen... I felt like I saw Albert. I don't think I've seen Little Bunny Hop, though, so I'll give them a shout. Let them know we're kicking off. I mean, it is exactly 11:15. To be fair, I did tell you guys, we'll try and go for 11:15 to be safe. So I'll just give it, okay, Albert's here. I don't want to do Little Bunny Hop Derek, or Little Bunny Hop Dirty, though. All right. Let's get this thing going. Let's kick off another live 2022 Fantasy Football Mock Draft here at The Catch. All right, let me turn the sounds off. And we're live, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, man. How's everyone doing tonight? How is everyone doing? Yeah, so we hit 1,000 last night, and then we dropped under 1,000. It was an interesting night. But it's all good. I'm over it. I'm over it. I was really, really excited last night. It was a really good feeling. And either way, I just appreciate you guys. At the end of the day, I'm happy to have this community, And we'll be back at 1,000 before we know it. So it's all good. All right, so JT Eckler, CMC gone. Harrison Henry, 5 RBs, 3 receivers here. Jefferson, Kupp, and Chase. I've got to pick a player. Give me Mixon. Wow, that was a very fast selection, Talks. That was very fast. I mean, Cook was like, it's gone before I knew it. All right, Spencer on the clock here. What you got here, Spence? All right, 1.12 goes Kelsey. Spence making it interesting tonight. Going double tight end, Kelsey and Andrews. Okay. Dogs, how do you even pick that fast, dude? Give me Swift. I'm going to try something slightly different tonight just to see how it goes. Spencer says, shout out Jerry. I like it. Yeah, Kenobi, I've been very high on Mixon. Very, very high on Mixon. That's been my guy. I'm willing to take him ahead of some other players. Cook and Chubb. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really do like Cook. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, an improved offensive line for the Bengals, and I mean, completely bolster that offensive line in the offseason. I think that offense in general is going to continue to be booming. I mean, I love that receiving core between Chase, Higgins, and Boyd. I think Hayden Hurst is a nice addition at the tight end position. I just feel really, really good about that offense in general. At the end of the day, Mixon is your RB4 in PPR last season, so I really think he's being disrespected in general. And outside of that, I think the offensive line got better and the offense got better. I think they're going to be one of the best offenses in the league. So I'm just more bullish on on Mixon's situation. But don't get me wrong. You know, Cook obviously hurt last year, played through some injuries as well. Still came in as top 16 running back, RB16. Obviously, the years before that, I mean, RB2, RB6. So don't get me wrong. But I just feel better about Mixon's situation overall. And that's been my guy I've been super high on throughout the offseason, no doubt. All right, Aaron Jones gone at 2.5. Josh Allen, Fournette, Barkley, Javonte, CeeDee Lamb, James Conner, and Tyreek Hill. Into the third round, we've got Zeke off the board. All right, I need to get a pull out to you guys. To you guys. There we go. All right, Breece Hall's gone at 3.2. Derek going triple RB. Mike Evans gone. Alvin Kamara's gone. Anthony goes with A.J. Brown. Josh Jacobs got at 3.6. All right, let's see here. Nick, would you think mock drafts help with live drafts? If so, what's your analogy? So there's two main aspects that I think mock drafting really do help with, as Josh Jacobs, Deebo Samuel are taken here. I mean, the first thing is just having a general knowledge of players that will be drafted throughout the entire draft. Like, you know, when you're going through your live draft, is there a possibility that ADP might be slightly different? Sure. You know, there's always a chance that when you actually go to your live draft, things just get a little bit different. Now, I will say there's a big difference between mock drafting on a platform, you know, that has like auto picks and people who leave in the 5th round and the 7th and 8th and 9th and 10th round, and compared to doing a mock draft that is completely live with, you know, competitive fantasy managers like we do at the channel. I mean, seriously, there's a huge difference. So I do think that it just prepares you in general to have a feel for what your draft is going to be like, especially if you're doing competitive actual, you know, mock drafts. On top of that, it does prepare you for, I gotta make a selection here. It does prepare you to not necessarily panic, and I'll go Deontay Johnson tonight. And just to be more comfortable as well, and to be able to pivot and try out different strategies as well. So I do think that they help, absolutely. And the way that we've done it, right, you know, since we've been mock drafting since basically the end of the Super Bowl, it's just kept our fantasy IQ extremely high, right? It's kept us in touch with what's happening with each individual player, with each player from a fantasy perspective, with teams as a whole, with offenses as a whole. And, you know, that really will go a long ways when you guys are starting to do your actual live drafts in the next month, next 5 weeks. We're getting so close. So, yeah, I do think that they definitely help, no doubt. Kenobi says, what happened to fantasy football QB in round 2? Well, I mean, don't forget that there were plenty of drafts last year where Patrick Mahomes did go in the 2nd round. And this year, pretty much on average, Josh Allen has been going in plenty of drafts between 2.6, anywhere between 2.6 and like 3.10. Like it's kind of all over the place, and that's usually how it is with that number 1 QB going into the season. You just don't really know where he's going to go. And I will say, by the time we're doing real drafts, you generally see that QB1, that projected QB1, I mean, go up in ADP. Like, I don't think 2.6 is unrealistic for Josh Allen. There's going to be someone in your league who says, who I think is going to be the QB1 this year, right? The number 1 ranked quarterback in Josh Allen. I want him on my team, and I'm going to reach for him. That happened with Patrick Mahomes a lot last season. A lot. And certain stacks, too. I mean, there are people who are going to say, I want Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen on my team. So, I would not count out seeing a guy like Josh Allen go that early. We've seen it happen in a lot of mock drafts. Am I necessarily targeting Josh Allen? No, it's too high of a price for me to pay. But it's going to happen at the end of the day. So, all right, wow, a lot has happened. So, 3rd round, done. 4th round, done. Into the 5th round, we got A.J. Dillon, Cortland Sutton, Kittle, Mike Williams, Hollywood Brown, and Brandon Cooks gone. Stephen Joe, is Jefferson really going that high? No way Cook falls to 10. Jefferson is absolutely going that high. Yes. In plenty of drafts, he's going before Kupp and going as early as 4. I don't know if I've seen him go as early as 3, but 4 is absolutely realistic, undoubtedly. All right, give me Gibson here, I guess. Talks here's drafting so fast, it's throwing me off every time, man. And no way Cook falls to 10. We've seen Cook fall in a lot of mock drafts and a lot of underdog drafts, undoubtedly. And I mean, I don't think it's crazy to see JT Eckler, CMC, Jefferson, Kupp, Najee, Derrick Henry, Chase, and Mixon go before him. And I don't think it's, I mean, don't get me wrong, he missed some time last year, but wasn't a top 15 back at the same time, and he dealt with injury. So I think people are concerned about injury, concerned about age. I mean, I think that it's similar to seeing like Nick Chubb and even like Aaron Jones fall, to the late 1st into the 2nd, I mean, I get it. I mean, Dalvin Cook was a top 3 pick last season consistently. So, I mean, I get where people are coming from with talks just drafting all the quarterbacks tonight. But yeah, I do think that it's not unrealistic to see that happen. All right, give me Mooney here. All right, let's see. Andrew says my home league does that. Oh, yeah. And it's usually home leagues where you see that QB1 go very early. Let's see here. What do you think about the report about Debo possibly not reporting to training camp? So I don't think it really surprises, is really surprising anybody. I think we all kind of knew that if he didn't get a contract, that this is what was going to happen. So I'm not surprised to hear the report necessarily, and I think that we're not going to have any clear answer on Debo throughout the offseason. Like, I think it's just going to be it's going to be a mess. Hopefully by the time like we're actually drafting, hopefully we have more of a clarification or some type of speculation that we can at least feel confident in, but I don't quite know if we're going to get that. We'll see. All right. Tox's sleeper rankings failed me. So you're literally just picking the top player. Okay. Well, I guess that's good to know. J-Dub says betting on upside new offensive mind for the Vikings. Yeah. I think Jefferson's gonna have a great year. I don't mind Jefferson as your wide receiver 1. I really don't. Off the board, I don't at all. Where do you think Garoppolo goes? I'm calling the Browns. I doubt Watson plays this year. Don't see him being shipped to Seattle, being that it's division rival. Ooh. The Browns is kind of interesting. I hadn't thought about that before. I mean, yeah, I would say, and that's some other news coming out today, that, the 49ers they are allowing Jimmy G to seek a trade. So I did see that as well. And I think most people are pointing to Seattle. And I mean, it's like, where else is there? Seattle. I mean, the Browns is an interesting point as well. Talk saying the Browns said they don't want him. Okay. So, I mean, maybe we have that information as well. So I've heard people say, how about the Panthers just sign him too? Just the Panthers go all out and have a major quarterback competition all offseason long. But I don't think that'll happen. But I think Seattle probably makes the most sense. But it's a good point. I mean, they are division rivals, right? But will it happen? I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. I do think that move makes the most sense. All right, I got to think about who I'm drafting. Oh, I'm on the board, so I should probably think about a player to draft. I'll go Devonta Smith here. Sleeper rankings are they're hurting you. Well, I mean, Pitts and Hawkinson's interesting. I just don't know how many running backs and receivers are going to end up with Talks. I'll give Bunny Hop the pick here. Panthers said they weren't looking at Baker either. Sometimes it's all smokescreen. That's true. And, you know, it's very likely that we'll speculate and he'll just go to a team that no one's thinking about as well. But I think that most people are looking towards, towards Seattle. But, I mean, yeah, they're a division rival, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, in the 7th round, we got 2 quarterbacks gone. Russell Wilson, Tom Brady. We got Hawkinson off the board. Running back position, we got Pollard, Walker, Hunt, Harris, and Singletary. The receiver position, we got Elijah Moore, Adam Thielen, Rashad Bateman, and Devonta Smith. Into the 8th, Spencer goes Jared Cook. I love it. DeAndre Hopkins, Juju, and Drake London gone. 3 receivers. I went with Rashad Penny, and then 2 tight ends so far in Zach Ertz and Dawson Knox. Gone. We got Anthony on the clock. He goes tight end as well with his boy Albert O. J-Dub's not a fan of the sleeper rankings. Nick, why is Adam Thielen's ADP so low? He's like at the bottom. Yeah, I mean, I like Thielen at his value right now. So, you know, we'll try and keep it under wraps. But really just on fire to start the season last year. I mean, this pace was incredible. So just 2 games where he did not have double-digit fantasy performances. And what? 3 games he did not have double-digit fantasy performances. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. He played in 12 games. And half of his games last season, he scored 20 fantasy points. He's coming off injury, to answer your question. That's why. I mean, does it concern me personally? Not necessarily. I mean, he has had like lingering issues with injuries, over like the past 3 years, really. So I think that's probably part of it. But I mean, as much as Justin Jefferson's going to ball this year, I mean, Kirk Cousins and Adam Thielen have a phenomenal chemistry. So, you know, like as a wide receiver 3 on your team, you know, Andrew going Debo and Judy, then Thielen. I mean, you know, if you're flexing Thielen, you're in a good position, right? Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. You know, he's one player who really hasn't moved up at ADP throughout the offseason. So, and I guess it's just the injuries, right? I mean, veteran and injuries, but he's a good value, no doubt. No doubt. All right, let's see here. So into the 9th. Stafford's gone. Then we got 3 receivers in Lazard, Lockett, Burks, 2 running backs, and Patty and Cheese, and Michael Carter. Andrea goes Cole Kmet. We got Albert on the board. I am on the board. Gordon's a nice pick there, man. I mean, I have to pick a QB thanks to Talks. I got to get Carr because at least Spence doesn't have a QB. So I have to secure somebody, right? Just saying there's at least one team in front of me with no QB. I got to pick someone up just in case. Yeah, Nick, I like Adam Thielen quite a bit, undoubtedly. I must be amazing at fantasy because even when I drafted teams, full receiver core is better than this. Drafting 3-tier 1 QBs makes watching other people draft QBs fun. You know, in my home league one year, we had someone draft like 4 quarterbacks. And like 2 of them were top tier. One of them was like borderline mid tier. And then one of them was Jameis Winston. I don't remember like what point. For some reason, the only quarterback I can remember that they drafted was Jameis Winston. But once again, talking about home leagues, I mean, weird stuff happens. So sometimes it's good to have a mock draft where someone does things that Talks does, right? All right, guys, we got 20 viewers in the house. What is going on, everybody? Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. What's up? What's up? Hope everyone's doing great. Appreciate you guys being here. All right, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me Tyler Boyd. I almost went Christian Kirk. It was between Christian Kirk and Tyler Boyd there. I know the Bengals offense. I don't mind Christian Kirk at that value at all, though. It's very close. All right, let's see. Who's your die on the sword unpopular opinion player this year? Last year, I was touting up Sanders so much when he has been given the opportunity. That dude can ball. And, of course, he gets injured when Sirianni finally uses him. Ooh. So you're basically saying a player that has been getting kind of hyped up, is at a decent value, like not too high. Like Sanders last season was like end of the third into the fourth, but just is going to screw you basically. That's a good question. I feel like it's Dobbins might be a candidate for me. Just the way that offense works, just the fact that if we don't really know if he's 100% healthy. Yeah, I feel like I lean. I feel like Dobbins is a good candidate. For some reason, I feel like one of the Broncos receivers could end up hurting us too. Maybe not all season, but at certain points in the season. Let's see. I guess I'll draft one out of place with the kicker defense. Talk says Rashad Bateman, A.J. Dillon. Spencer says A.J. Dillon. Okay, wait. Maybe I didn't understand the question. Die on the sword, unpopular opinion. So you're saying, okay, who's someone that you should draft? Okay, I totally understood this question. Misunderstood this question. Saying someone you should draft against their ADP that more people should have faith in that you believe in, right? Why can't I get this question correct? Yeah, A.J. Dillon. I agree with Talks, and I agree with Spencer. A.J. Dillon. I actually kind of like Rashad Penny in that same category. If Penny's healthy, I think he's going to have a phenomenal season. And even if he's hurt, when he is healthy, I think he's going to play very, very well. So, I think A.J. Dillon's probably the perfect candidate. But there are a lot of receivers. I mean, a couple of the ones that I drafted tonight, too. Deontay Johnson, Darnell Mooney, Devonta Smith, Hunter Renfrow. Kind of fit that mold as well. Russell Gage. Gage is close. Talk says I'm high on Elijah Moore, too. Yeah, I like Elijah Moore a lot. A lot. So all the running backs I wanted got drafted. I got 4 running backs I believe in. And these 30-second picks really do make things more difficult. I'll go Fearmouth tonight. How many receivers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 running backs. Okay, I can live with this. Live with this team. We missed you tonight, little bunny hop. Yeah, sorry, I like totally butchered answering that question, Steven. I'm sorry, bro. All over the place there. All right. Spencer goes with 2 receivers. Spencer says, I hate me team. Wendy's winning the poll. 62%. 38% over McDonald's. Interesting. Didn't really expect that. Man, I gave Little Bunny Hop my pick. And then Tox gets my other pick. Alright, give me 2 a time. 2 a time. Thank you for not making me take Pat. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Yeah, gave Little Bunny Hop my player. I wanted Henry. That stinks, but that's okay. And I was gonna go. Well, I probably would have taken Henry or Cousins. Those were the 2 players I was thinking of. So we'll go 2. That's fine. It's 2 a time. Okay, so we've got an extra flex. I mean, I like this team I'm throwing together tonight. I was hoping for Tyler Algier or Darrell Henderson to fall out. They did not. You guys are making great picks tonight. I would have said Wendy's, but went there last night. They ran out of fries. Oh, come on, Wendy's. Buzzkill. Not chill at all. Talks, you should convert this to a league. So I can have this amazing team. That would be kind of fun if we just like if next month we just had like there was just one random stream where we did a mock draft that got converted to a league and you guys just didn't know. No one knew who was going to be in that league. And you guys, that way you guys would be on your toes every time you're drafting, you know? All right, so 12th round concludes with J.D. McKissick, a nice value there. Into the 13th round we go. So we've got 2 more bench spots, a kicker and a defense. Or if you're going to punt a kicker or defense, you know, you've got that option as well. J-Dub's random stream conversation. Hey, I mean, we always end up having them at some point, you know. Zach Wilson's gone. Zach Wilson's ADP has gone up, man. I love it. It's awesome. All right, Khalil Herbert goes. All right, if you guys did not see at the beginning of the stream, we're doing a collab with Fantasy Football Hustler Sunday night. So 16-man mock draft. There's your invite right there. There's the link invite. 16-team. It's going to be a little bit of a longer draft and everything, but we're going to hang out with the Hustler, hang out with his community, do a collab stream, something I've never done before. I'm excited for it. I definitely want you guys in that draft. So there's the link if you guys want to join. Sunday night, 11 p.m. Eastern time, 16 teams. So that same link is getting sent out to his subscriber base, and his subscriber base is bigger than mine. So make sure you guys join when you can if you want to draft Sunday night. All right, let's see here. Man, there's just no running. There's just no like late. I don't know. There just comes a point with the running back position where I just don't want to draft anybody. Like there's just no one I believe in. Derek, I joined. Let's go. Emil, I see that you joined as well. Let's go. Let's go. Love to see it. I'll go with Pickens here. Take a flyer on a rookie receiver. Tox gets another QB. 5 QBs. Let's go. There was one year, like not too long ago, where who did I just fumbled at the quarterback position. I had nobody. It might have been the same year that someone drafted 4 QBs. So at the end of this was like, oh, I remember what happened. It was Justin Herbert's rookie season. I drafted like Baker Mayfield. I drafted some really bad quarterbacks. Like all in that tier of Baker Mayfield. Oh, not Noah Fant, jeez. Drew Lock was one of them. I remember that. Then there was I drafted 2 other QBs that I don't remember who they were, but they're just think of Justin Herbert's rookie season in the same tier as Baker Mayfield and Drew Lock. That's the direction my quarterback room was going. And then I got Justin Herbert off the waivers, and I made it to the championship that year. And I lost to Steven, in case you guys are wondering. So I have drafted 4 quarterbacks before. Nothing worse than having to stream QBs, but it can work out. You can from time to time, pick up Justin Herbert in his rookie season and land him. So, I'm going to go Bills defense tonight. But that probably won't happen. Yeah. Deshaun Watson's rookie season, I also got him off waivers. But off waivers versus having to stream someone is very different, right? All right, I'll take the first defense off the board. Give me the Bills. Yeah, it was pretty lucky, J-Dubs. There's no doubt. No doubt. All right, appreciate you guys hanging out tonight, man. Appreciate everyone drafting. This went by pretty quick, actually. Good selections across the board, man. Talk's throwing a curveball at us, and we all ended up with at least 1 quarterback, right? Spence hanging out with Trey Lance. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got a starting quarterback, at least. I mean, this looks like I don't know, like a weird hybrid double QB league. Would you take Lamar over Mahomes? Not personally, no. No, I still would probably go Allen, Herbert. You could argue for Herbert over Allen. You could definitely make the argument. I would still put Mahomes 3. And then the next tier is really interesting. It's really hard. When I made my early rankings, I went Kyler, Lamar, Hurts, Burrow. But really that next tier, Burrow, Hurts, Lamar, Murray, for me is really back and forth. You could really argue any of those guys at any given number, right? I think Hurts could break into the top 3. I think Burrow could break into the top 3. I think Jackson could get back to that MVP form. I mean, here's the thing, Nick. Last season, Lamar Jackson was my starting quarterback in my personal league, and, it didn't work out for me. So I might be a little bit biased, But I do think that Mahomes is... I would still take Mahomes 3. I think he's going to be just fine this season. Talk says Allen, Mahomes / Herbert, Jackson, Murray, Burrow, Hurts. That's fair too. Yeah, I mean that's basically. I'm happy with any of them as my QB1. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment as well. I'm not going to be sad with any of those guys. Lamar, I might be a little worried because he hurt me last season. He hurt my soul. I'm not going to lie. Spence, I don't have time for an Underdog draft tonight, unfortunately. But Friday night, we'll be chilling on Underdog, no doubt. No doubt. Wow, those picks went really quick. Yeah, so let me pick a kicker. I'll go Nick Folk. Why not? He had a great year last season. For those of you who do play Underdog, we're trying to get a slow draft put together. I had sent out a link like last week. A couple of you guys had asked, and then no one joined, which is all good. And then Spence sent out a link today as well. So either way, we can get a slow draft put together. At least a 10-man. We should be able to get that filled. So yeah, just let me know. We can talk about that on Discord. This website wouldn't let me pick the Packers defense. I guess it wasn't meant to be, Talks. I don't know. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Live sneeze. Live stream sneeze. There we go. All right, let's see. Thank you, Derek. Thank you. J-Dub's not the biggest fan of my team. Was hoping that the third RB tier didn't get destroyed. Hey. I will say the Catch Fam draft's very, very RB heavy. Undoubtedly. Talks, I don't need you to look at my team. Or anyone look at my team. Please remove it. Okay. Fair enough. All right, let's take a look here. ESPN has him ranked number 2. Oh, really? I didn't actually know that. I don't mind that ranking. All right, there we go, boys and girls. Another live 2022 fantasy football mock draft here at the Catch concluded. Derek's got his hand up. We got Rodgers and Zach Wilson. I'm fine with that. Gesicki at tight end. I'm fine with that. I was kind of hoping Gesicki might fall out to 11.9 to me. He did not. It was a good pick. Eckler, Connor, Hall, Mitchell. I got nothing but good things to say about this backfield moving into next season, no doubt. Be very, very confident in that backfield. You know, get a little bit less upside at receiver, but you still land Sutton, Davis, Elijah Moore. Really good value here from the 5th to the 7th. Alan Lazard, a great value in the 9th. Then you back him up kind of like almost like a handcuff there with Christian Watson. Look at you. You're drafting underdog style. You got Watkins as well. You got the stack with Rodgers. You know, you're saying, I got Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to draft anyone who could end up as his wide receiver 1. I respect that. DJ Chark sprinkled in there at the 14th round. Cowboys defense. Brandon McManus, excuse me. A good team. Yeah, I'll be happy with this team. Yeah, no doubt, man. Good drafting. All right, let's see here. Chase. What we got here? 1.1 tonight. Stafford and Tannehill. Okay, I can work with that. Goddard at tight end. I'm good at that as well. JT, Zeke, Dillon, Pollard, Algier, McKissick. Yeah, I would be happy with this running back room. I mean, this is very similar to that strategy I talked about a lot of times. Just going running back, receiver, running back, receiver, running back. If there's a tight end who pops up that you're paying attention to, you're just looking at different tight end tiers and quarterback tiers, and you draft a tight end when you're comfortable and a QB when you're comfortable. And then you go back to running back, receiver, right? Or you replace that receiver you were going to draft with a tight end, then you go running back, receiver, replace, I mean, basically, I like the way your draft turned out, and I like that bounce back method, so to speak, and this is very similar to it. At the receiver position, Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore, Russell Gage, Rondale Moore, and Van Jefferson. Money Mack in the Patriots defense. I just think he got really good value at receiver throughout the draft, really good value at the running back position throughout the draft. A good starting quarterback in Stafford, and then a good starting tight end in Goddard as well. And your team's led by JT and Tyreek Hill. Still landed Zeke, DJ Moore, AJ Dillon. I mean, Russell Gage, Algier. I like this team. Yeah, I like this team a lot, Chase. All right, let's see here. J-Dub is what we got, broski. Russell Wilson and Justin Fields at QB. I feel like Fields is a nice QB2 to Russell Wilson. Darren Waller and Noah Fant. I can live with that, no doubt. Javonte, Kamara, Edmonds, Pierce, Spiller. Good late round value here between the 8th and the 11th. You definitely need one of these guys to step up if Kamara misses time, because I do think that Javonte's ceiling is capped. I don't know, guys. I'm pretty low on Javonte. I really am. He's moved back for me. I like him more like 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, but I do think he's probably going to be taken between 2.8 and 3.2. So, I don't know. I just think his ceiling's capped with Gordon being there, but I was a big believer in Javonte last season, and he's still going to be, he's just going to be inconsistent, I think. I mean, I think the offense will be better, which helps him, don't get me wrong, but I do think that you're going to see stretches like this, and then you're going to see stretches where he doesn't perform as high because Gordon's stealing that value. So if something happens to Gordon, then he might have a top 5 back is kind of the thing, though. So we'll see. But I mean, I still think it's a good running back room, and he got good value throughout the later part of the draft, and with Kamara coming back, when he does come back from suspension, I think that this team will be very good. Receiver room looks nice, man. Jefferson, Mike Williams, St. Brown, Burks, and Jacoby Myers. Danny Carlson in the Saints defense, a good kicker and defense value. It's a good team. Receiving room's really nice, man. Yeah. I actually think the way that your receiving room worked out, your quarterback and tight end worked out, I actually like this running back room slightly more because you've just got a lot of upside on this team. I do think it's a good team. I'm just a little hesitant about Javonte is my only note. But I get it. I get why people are drafting him there, no doubt. Andrea, what we got here? You got Allen at quarterback. Matt Ryan is a late round quarterback. Komet and Irv Smith. Good late round value. Tight end, obviously you're fine at QB. Henry, Dobbins, Sanders, Stevenson, Mack, and Hines. I think you're really relying on Henry here because Dobbins and Sanders are kind of like, they could pay off, but they've got question marks, right? Then, I mean, Stevenson, Mack, and Hines are fine where you drafted them. I mean, it's really just, adding depth in handcuff situations and throwing Marlon Mack in there. Maybe he's a starter, maybe he's not. I think Damon Pierce has a better chance, but Mack could be very involved. Who knows what the Texans are going to do this season? So, those are all good value picks, but you're definitely relying on Henry here. Good value at receiver, though. Samuel, Judy, Thielen, and London. You could say maybe go after another receiver, even just a late round flyer over Matt Ryan. If you got Josh Allen, you probably, I don't see in redraft any reason to draft another quarterback. Just keep in mind full PPR, you probably want at least 5 receivers, I would say. I don't mind that you took 6 running backs, though, because like I said, you really are relying on Henry. Dobbins and Sanders could pay off, but they've definitely got question marks. So, Rams defense and Rodrigo Blankenship. Still a good team. I like this team. Foster had his hand up in the sleeper app. Oh, thank you. Let's check out Foster's team. Prescott at QB, Kittle at tight end. I'm good at that. You could consider a late round tight end, even like a Noah Fan, a Irv Smith, Tanyan, whoever, just because Kittle had the injury issues last season. But at the end of the day, if Kittle's healthy, we've said this throughout the whole offseason, if he's healthy and he's on your squad, you're starting him. And if he gets you 4 points, oh well, because next week he might get you 30. So, at the end of the day, I can totally understand just drafting Kittle. Prescott, you're fine at quarterback. CMC, Walker, Robinson, Rachaad White, Herbert, and Hubbard. So you're really, really, really relying on CMC here. I mean, receivers look very good. You got upside at tight end. Maybe, I don't know, you got a good quarterback. And maybe you to draft a little bit earlier because of Tox's team. But you're really relying on CMC here. So hopefully he's healthy. You're really relying on Rashad Penny getting hurt. Robinson coming back from injury, Rachaad White solidifying a role, and you got 2 handcuffs. I mean, I think the handcuff moves are smart, especially because one of them correlates to CMC, although keep in mind that Hubbard is not the only running back behind CMC now with Foreman there as well. But if CMC is healthy and plays his potential, then, you could probably afford having an RB2 who doesn't perform as well, right? But you're really relying on CMC with this team, right? CeeDee Lamb, Mike Evans, Scary Terry, Michael Thomas, Tyler Lockett, Jon Dawson. I mean, it's a good receiving room, no doubt. You got 2 of your Washington Commanders in there, too. I don't hate this team. You're really relying on CMC as the only note, right? But outside of that, it's a good team, undoubtedly. All right, Anthony, what we got here? Hurts at QB. I love that. Albert O, that's your guy. You've got conviction. I'm not going to talk you out of it. You could probably draft him. I mean, you probably could have drafted him a little bit later. I'll say that much, But I get if you want to go solidify your roster with the guy that you want on your team, I totally get it. So I'm not going to knock that too much, but you probably could have waited 2 or 3 rounds to get him and maybe get value at other positions. Running backs, we got Barkley, Hunt, Patterson, Jones, and Henderson. So some committees in here between the Browns, Falcons, Kansas City, and the Rams, but all those guys could also potentially be handcuffs. Patterson probably the least potential there, but and then on top of that you got Barkley. So you're really relying on Barkley, but you've got good, Hunt's going to play even if Chubb is healthy. Patterson's going to play even if Algier is healthy. Jones will probably get touches. I'm thinking even if CH is healthy, and I think Henderson could even get plenty of touches even if Cam Akers is healthy. So I do think there's still value in all those backs, right? The receiving room is loaded. Kupp, A.J. Brown, Metcalf, Brown, you could have stopped there and probably been fine and just taken, just Parker in the 14th. But you add Galladay, who's got potential to be a wide receiver 1. You add Hardman, who's got potential to have a big, more productive year than he has in the past. You got the Bucks defense, and you got Robbie Gould. So, good team overall. And, yeah. I like that team. Derek got Zach Wilson with more. Oh, true. Let's see here. Yeah, we've been sitting at $9.99 throughout the night. It's all good, man. We'll hit 1,000 this week. We'll see if I have to reapply for monetization. I'm not quite sure. I I think before I celebrate again, because I was so happy last night and then so sad. I think I'm gonna wait till we're like, I don't know, at least 5 subscribers, if not. Well, I mean, honestly, we just out of nowhere went from we were at 1,001, then it dropped to 990. So I feel like I should wait till we're like 10 or 20 subscribers past to celebrate. Andrew, I don't like a quarterback early. Yeah, I noticed that's not really your strategy, and you went, you changed it up a little bit. But hey, that's what mock drafts are for. I like the idea of taking one random mock draft, making it a full season redraft. Yeah, I might play around with that idea. I think it's a good idea too. All right, let's see. Talks, I appreciate all the shout outs. I appreciate it. James Robinson, that low. I thought he was like 5 to 7. Well, he's probably not going to be ready to start the season. He's making progress, according to this report. But no, yeah, I mean, he might be put on the PUP list. He might miss like 6 to 8 weeks. But he comes back. I do think he'll be a factor. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's why. I mean, there's still potential that's not going to happen, that he's not going to start the year on the PUP list. He's just kind of up in the air, you know. But I do like James Robinson, and when he's healthy, like you're saying, is very talented. And then, like J-Dub's saying, the ETN hype. Yeah. Then you do have re-injury concerns and just injury concerns in general. I mean, he's never played a full season. I mean, it's not like he's missing a major amount of time, right? And he played through some injuries last year. Got to give him credit there. He played through a lot of injuries last season. So, but yeah. He is a little bit lower for those couple of reasons. So, all right. So, let's see. As long as you pass 1,000 accounts. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Because it let me apply. And to my understanding, they'll review the channel, and you know, either, to my understanding, you just have to hit 1,000. I'm not exactly sure. So either way, I love this community, man. I love the Catch fam, and I'm just happy to hang out with you guys, talk fantasy football, and have the opportunity to connect with you guys and have such a great community. And you know, we'll be past 1,000 whenever we're past 1,000, and we'll just keep doing what we do here at the channel. Either way, and you guys say now we're at 1,000. Let's go. What a comeback. I feel like last night I caught the winning football and a touchdown in the Super Bowl. I don't know why that sentence was so hard for me. And then there was 10 seconds left in the Super Bowl, and the opposing team just threw a Hail Mary and beat me in the Super Bowl. And then today it felt like I was refacing that same team in the Super Bowl. And now it feels like I have my revenge on that opposing team. But look, now it's saying 9.99. So I'm not going to celebrate, right? And either way, it's all good. You know, we'll get there when we get there. But I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate all the shout outs. And I just appreciate everything that you guys do for the channel and for the community, man. And I appreciate you guys being passionate about us getting to 1,000. And whenever we're above 1,000, we'll be above 1,000. And it's exciting either way, man. It's exciting to be right under the mark. It's exciting to hit that mark. So appreciate you guys. And hey, we can look at it this way. More than likely, we'll hit it, solidify it while we're on tomorrow night's stream with Steven. And Steven and I can celebrate together. So that's going to be pretty cool, man, either way. So I know Steven's excited about it as well, man. So Derek says, I see 1K. Yeah, I refreshed again, and it's saying we're under. So I don't know. It is what it is, man. And sometimes subscriber numbers glitch. Sometimes you get, subscribers taken away. I don't know. It is what it is, man. And we'll be there when we get there, man. It's all good. Like I said, we'll just keep doing what we do at the channel and focus on helping you guys dominate your 2022 fantasy football season. That's all I care about, man. All right. So great stream tonight, boys and girls. Great drafting across the board. We are one day closer to the 2022 football season, one day closer to 2022 fantasy football. I love it, man. I love it. All right, let's see here. So yeah, that'll wrap up the stream. Spencer, shout out to Lil Bunny Hop. We missed you tonight, man. Talk Salt, Albert, Andrea, Emil, Anthony, J-Dubs, Fosters, Derek, Chase. Thank you guys so much for drafting tonight. Everyone else who stopped by tonight, thank you guys for hanging out. Kyle. Who else was in here? I can't scroll all the way up. Spencer. Oh, Spencer drafted, my bad. Spencer, you get 2 shout-outs. Nick was in the house. Stephen Joe was in the house. Everyone else who stopped by. Everyone else who listened in, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate everyone in this community. Love this channel, man. Love this community. Love the Catch fam. And it's saying we're back at 1,000 subscribers. It is what it is, man. It does feel good to have the 1K down there. It does feel really nice. So, regardless, it is what it is, man. We just had like 3 or 4 people join the Discord, so shout out to you guys as well. All right, so we'll be on tomorrow night. We'll probably draft a little bit earlier tomorrow night. And we'll be on here 9 p.m. More than likely around 9:30 p.m. with Steven. And I'm excited for it, man. I am. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. Steven and I should be able to celebrate 1,000 subs tomorrow, hopefully. So, but it's all good, guys. We'll hit 1,000 whenever we hit it. We'll be above it whenever we hit it. I'm just happy to hang out with you guys and have this community and to have made so many good friends along the way and just be able to have a place where you guys can talk fantasy football and prepare for your fantasy football seasons and connect with each other and, like I said, dominate your fantasy football seasons. So it's all good, boy Gigium. Did I say that right? It happens, man. And, no, it's all good. It's all good talks. Just appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate everyone, man. All right, so we'll go ahead and wrap up the stream. J-Dubs, so best ball, yeah, we'll draft best ball Friday and Saturday. So yeah, we'll be chilling Friday and Saturday night on Underdog, no doubt. I'm awful pronouncing anything. Boy, Giggy Jim. See, I'm going to make it worse. I probably was better the first time. I've always been really bad at pronouncing things. It's definitely not my expertise. So, all right, appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to all your guys. Ivory says, fix your Discord server. It sucks. Thanks, bro. Great way to end the stream. What do you want me to fix, man? You gotta love it, man. Sorry that it's not satisfactory, Ivory. Let me know on there what you would like to see different about it, and we'll try and make some changes for you, bro. Talks, I sent the channel in a Discord server. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, word. Just be, I mean, it can hurt to get like an influx of subscribers, and that can be something that YouTube looks at. So if we'll hit 1,000 subscribers whenever we hit it. You guys don't have to. You guys don't have to try and force it, because that can end up hurting us, like it did. Mike and May have last night. So just have fun, enjoying the channel, and we'll hit those numbers when we hit them. It's all good, boys. So appreciate you guys, man. And I've been rambling for like 10 minutes. So love you guys, love the community. And hit me up on Discord, Instagram, Twitter if you guys need anything. Hit that subscribe button on the way out if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button if you guys didn't do so already. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. All the links in the description down below. And we'll talk to everyone tomorrow. And everyone have a good night. And with that, I got nothing else to say. But thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on The Catch. And peace.